The second race in Bahrain was surprising in many ways, and it was all set in motion when an over-enthusiastic lunge from Ferrari's Charles Leclerc ended in a retirement for both himself and Red Bull's Max Verstappen. Max was unhappy about it in the aftermath, and he has now revealed if it is something that is still lingering in his mind, while Leclerc explained why he went for the move. I'm your host Dillon Shelley, and first up on Formula World, Verstappen does not want a bitch fight with Leclerc. Leclerc began by detailing how his overtaking style can be risky but rewarding at times as well. Sometimes I didn't succeed, like in Austria at the beginning of the year, but with my way I also scored a lot of points. He, however, accepts that the move last weekend was unnecessary. This time it didn't do us any good. I have to better decide who to fight. Overtaking Max would be useless as they are faster than us anyway. The stewards had no other choice. I had to be punished. Verstappen then explained if he felt like he had been robbed of a victory. You can always say that afterwards. It is what it is. It was very unfortunate, but it can happen. He concluded his words by elaborating on why he does not want to pursue the matter any further. I'm not interested in that at all. I just want to do the race here. So no point trying to just have a kind of a bitch fight and keep going on, talking to each other. It doesn't matter. We both retired and it is what it is. Fast feed. Mercedes have confirmed that their driver Lewis Hamilton tested negative for COVID-19 on Wednesday prior to completion of his self-isolation period in Bahrain. This enabled him to travel to Abu Dhabi on Thursday afternoon, and he tested negative on arrival. Lewis has therefore completed the protocols required by the FIA for his entry into the paddock. AlphaTauri's Daniel Kvyat doesn't know why it takes so long for some sort of news to come out regarding his future in F1. He added that he is open to many things, and of course he would consider a reserve driver role as well. First, he wants to finish the season, and then he will start taking decisions. In case he doesn't have a seat for 2021, he wants to do his best to come back to Formula 1 in 2022. Max Verstappen feels that even though last year was pretty good, there were things that they could have done better. He elaborated that in general there has been consistency, knowing when to take risks, when not, starts, lap 1, staying out of trouble, keeping your car in one piece. He also thinks that he can be happy as he has improved compared to the year before, and that's what you want. You always want to become better. The FIA and F1 have stated that they strongly support the Haas F1 team in its response to the recent inappropriate actions of its driver Nikita Mazepin. Ferrari team principal Mattia Binotto has left Abu Dhabi and returned home after feeling uncomfortable, even though he tested negative for COVID-19. His driver Sebastian Vettel feels that teammate Charles Leclerc has a long time ahead of him with the team, a lot of work. Mercedes will have a very special surprise for their team members in Abu Dhabi this weekend. They further revealed that Saturday and Sunday they will be driving in a slightly different colour scheme with everyone's name on the car to honour the enormous commitment and determination of everyone in Brixworth and Brackley. Renault's Daniel Ricciardo has stated you always get full transparency and honesty from Red Bull advisor Helmut Marko, and joked that Marko should be given a hug. Outgoing Racing Point driver Sergio Perez is in big peace with himself despite not being fully in control of his future at the moment. And he reiterated that given it's not in his hands, given the victory came, he feels that he's made the most of his opportunities. If Kvyat doesn't race next year, will he ever make a full-time return to the F1 grid? Head over to my community page to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you liked this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of Formula 1.